Hey there, Facebook family. How are you? How are you? Well, welcome to Good Night Biz Talk with Jacqueline Turnbull of Vision Concepts LLC. It's been a while. We have one of our dear friends. She is our ride and live. She's always an awesome supporter. She asked me, when are you going to start your motivation again, your inspiration, your lives, or the different things that you do? When are you going to start them up again? So I said, you know what? I cannot prolong it. I just need to get on back out there. So we're here. We're here for Good Night Biz Talk. So we realize it's super late. It's almost around the midnight hour, but we didn't want the day to end without coming on. So we said, hey, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to get it done. All right. So we want to talk a little bit about just how do you get unstuck? Thank you for joining. You can post something in the comments so we can just engage. So let us know you're coming on in. Come on in, everyone. Post something in the comments so we can have you come on in. Hey there. Another ride and live. Good evening, Tawana Carlton of Soul Cooking with Tea. Girls help girls one hand at a time, and she truly is your empowerment speaker. Thank you so much for coming in. And Tawana, we need to chat. Because Tawana and I, we are going to do a collaboration, and we're going to get it done. I've just been stretched here, there, and everywhere, but we're going to fine tune it, and we're going to get it done, Miss Tawana, right? So I'll be in touch. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So we just want to come on and just share a little bit about how you get unstuck. Tawana, if you want to post something in the comments, how do you get unstuck? For me, this past weekend, I was blessed to be a part of a wonderful master class, and it was a life-changing experience. So I try to surround when I feel like I'm stuck, I just feel like I'm not motivated to keep moving forward. I try to surround myself around people that will encourage me and just push me. And sometimes, I can glean from the things that maybe they're doing or they've done, and it just it motivates me to keep moving. So that's one of the ways that I get unstuck, but what are some ways that you get unstuck? You said by moving out of my way. Come on, look. I have not dropped the mic in a while, but that is drop the mic worthy. We have to get out of our own way. I had to get out of my own way and come on here tonight. Come on, I'm just keeping it real. Like I mentioned before, one of a dear friend, she reached out and she said, okay, what's going on? Where are you? So we are back. I got out of my own way and I'm here. Thank you so much for sharing, Tawana. And if there's anyone else that want to put in a comment, on how you get out of your own way or how you get unstuck, We would love to hear it. We would love to hear it. But just stay tuned, and we're going to come back. We're going to share a blog that we found by Small Revolution. Small Revolution. And so we want to share that with you. And just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We will be right back. And thank you for joining Good Night Biz Talk. All right, again, welcome to Good Night Biz Talk. And this is brought to you by Vision Concepts, LLC, serving people on purpose, one destiny at a time. So we're just going to cut to the chase and go ahead and get right to the matter at hand. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to share the screen. Let me make sure I have it queued up. And we're going to share the blog, and then we will let you go because it is super late. All right. So again, we're going to share a blog from Small Revolution, 8 proven methods to get unstuck and live a more satisfying life. And of course, I will get overheated and start coughing. Bear with me. All right. Thank you. So we're going to just share a little bit. Let's turn this down a little. All right. So this is a nice blog. We won't go through the whole thing here. And we'll just go right to the ways to get unstuck. So number 1, they're saying find the root of the problem. Find the root of the problem. You know, because there's always something that some underlining things that cause us to get stuck and feel like we can't move forward. And so you just need to get to the root of the problem. Get to the root of the problem. Let's see. It says dedicating some time to self-reflection is a critical initial step towards becoming unstuck, because the reasons behind your actions are what drives your self-progress. So that's pretty good. All right. We'll read this. The fear of unknown, the fear of failure and making mistakes, the feeling of self-judgment, low self-esteem, the fact that you simply like staying in your comfort zone. Woo, that's a hard one. Or whatever else it is. So let's just be real. Let's be real. Sometimes we just like staying in that comfort zone. We don't want to expand. We don't want to just try something different. What's the old adage they say? If it's not broke, don't fix it. No. It's time to stretch out, step out, and do something different. Okay. So number 2, Figure out your life passion and purpose. Just an influence that I heard over the weekend. Um, Powerful man of God. This powerful man of God. Uh, he was pretty much saying that if you don't have a plan, you just out there, you're just doing whatever. You have no goals. You don't have any idea where you headed. You know what you'd like to do, even what you want to do, but you don't have any plan. You have to figure out what your purpose is, what the purpose is that what drives you. Because once you figure that out and you start working on a plan, working on goals and objectives, you're more likely to follow through on them. You're more likely to succeed in whatever you're doing. So figure out your life passion and purpose. All right. Number 3, change your attitude. Change your attitude. Changing your perspective is necessary for the ability to open yourself up to fresh ideas and ways out of your stagnant reality. So sometimes if we are stuck and we have that stinking thinking going on, just have the wrong attitude about life in general, that could just have a bad adverse effect on the things that you desire to see happen. So change your attitude. Right here it says forgive yourself. You can travel. Now things are opening up. You can travel a little bit. Start exercising. Hello. I'm telling you, exercise. I just never knew that exercise would just make a huge difference for me the way it has these past few months. And I am so grateful. I'm so grateful just to have an exercise regimen, in my schedule now. So it does make a difference. Do a creative activity. Sometimes when you do something, you start something, you do something creative, it will just get those juices flowing and it will bring you out of a rut if you're in a rut, if you're stuck. So I believe that. All right. So number 4, nudge yourself to overcome the passiveness. Nudge yourself to overcome the passiveness. It says, are you a procrastinator? Always tend to keep more or less lazy and passive when it comes to real action, taking a concrete step towards your goal. Ooh, that's a hard one too. That's a hard saying. But sometimes we got to shake ourselves, not just nudge, but shake ourselves out of that rut. And number 5, dare to experiment. We have to step out. We shouldn't even have a box. I know they say step out of the box. It shouldn't even be a box. You need to just really be willing to take a risk and not saying do something crazy, but just be open to try something new and be willing to, just step out and try something different. Number 6, don't measure your success based on comparison with others. because we don't know what that person has gone through to get to where they are. And many times, if we really knew what people have gone through to get to where we are, we would say, no, thank you. I'm good. I will just follow the path that God has for me. Yes, I said God has for me. And I will just stick with the journey that He has me on. So you just don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself with others. All right. And I believe that it? No, number 7. It said I think this is the last one. Recognize when it's time to shift your focus. Sometimes we can be so fixated on certain things, and we miss opportunities to embark on something new, something more innovative, and or we don't recognize the season that we're in, and it's time to move on. So recognize when it's time to shift your focus. That is really good. That is a good one. All right. So I think, well, 8. Come on, Jackie. Let me see how many it is. All right. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's a big one. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes we are stuck when we start something and everything is going well, and then we hit there's a glitch or something, and we refuse to ask for help, and we just stay there. No, get help. If you need help, get help. Vision Concepts is here for you. If you need help, just get help. Absolutely. And I believe that's the last one. And basically, they're just saying here, take action. So we're not going to go through all that. Yep, that's it. So, real quick, just a recap. Find the root of the problem. Figure out your life passion and purpose. Change your attitude. Nudge yourself to overcome passiveness. Dare to experiment. Don't measure your success based on comparison with others. Recognize when it's time to shift your focus. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And then, of course, you need to just go on and take action. All right. So hopefully that is helpful for you. And let's see what some of the comments are. What'd you say, Miss Tawana? The number one reason, hashtag find. Yes. You said find the root. Just find the root cause. There's always some underlining cause for us to be stuck. So we need to, get that thing at the root of it. And you said, yes, that is hashtag comfort zone. Yep, for sure. You said, that took me a while to know my purpose God had for me. Well, at least you know now. You know now. And you took the initiative to find out. And it says, you are rocking it out. Oh, thank you. Hashtag fitness. Yeah, God is good. Had to do it. Had to do it. All right. So hopefully that encouraged you to just keep moving. There's a reason why we were talking about being unstuck, because there's some things that we want to share in the weeks to come. And so we're just leading up to it. But I was just reminded we had a clogged drain uh, in our kitchen, and my husband discovered that there's a line, and I don't know the terms. I'm not a plumber, but he found one of the lines downstairs in the basement where it had just been it was backed up, and so it caused um, whatever it was in there that started it was stuck in there and it couldn't pass through the pipes, and so therefore the water would just back up in the sink in the kitchen. And I seen that, I said, you know what, it's just, we are going to talk about that. We're going to talk about being unstuck, how to get unstuck, because we're still in the beginning of the third quarter, and there's still time. We're halfway through the year, of course, but there's still time to get some things done. And it could be something simple, something minute, or it could be things that have been accumulating, just causing us really not to move forward. So it's time to find out what those things, get that root cause. I like the number one way to get unstuck. Find the root cause and just get rid of it so we can move forward. So hopefully that's encouraging you to just keep moving. And we hope to come on in the days and weeks to come, just to keep you encouraged. And we just want to progress in the inspiration and just help you to move forward. So that's all we have tonight. Thank you, Miss Tawana. And I know someone else is on too. Thank you for joining, and all the replay viewers that will see this. Just remember, you can do that thing that God has specifically designed you to do. You can do it, Miss Tawana. Anyone seeing this that we can't see here, just post something in the comments. Just know that you have been born for such a time as this. This is your set time to shine. And why not? Why not get unstuck and really start moving forward and walking the things that you were born to do? And let's get it done in 2021. We still have time. We still have time. All right. You are so welcome, Miss Tawana. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, sis. Thank you for joining. All right. So that's all we have tonight. And just stay tuned. We have some things coming, and we are excited about it. And we'll tell you more in the days to come. Blessings to you. This has been Jacqueline Turnbow, aka Jacqueline Deneen, your partner on purpose, encouraging you to always, always live on purpose. Share this out with your family, friends, and followers if you find value in it. And we'll talk with you again soon. Blessings. Thank you so much for joining.